This is the monthly update, June 2023. I'm holding my phone in this tripod. Check this out. Oh shit, now I can't see if I'm in frame anymore. Because I'm using the normal camera, it's hard to see. Anyway, I'm starting like this because I want to show you or myself, whoever watches that in the future, our apartment here in Umeå in Sweden. So, okay, wait, actually, I can just do like this. You don't need to see me. This is the view from our little balcony. All of those glass doors can be opened. It's really nice. We are staying here for almost 3 months. Those flowers, they died because the people who lived here didn't tell us how to water them at the beginning, and it was very hot. It's really nice. In the morning, it's very sunny, and this is our living room. This is Jara chilling on our really nice couch. Hey. And our TV, where we watch some cool series sometimes. They have a lot of plants, which is really nice. Yoga mat, microwave. It's a little awkwardly placed, but anyway. And this is our office. So when we arrived here, there was a second desk that you will see in a second, and this desk was in this corner, and this chair was over there, but we rearranged it so we can both be in calls at the same time. And then that's our kitchen. It's really nice. Has an oven, has like huge fridge and freezer situation. Quick little look into our bathroom, nothing special. The longboard that I bought in Stockholm and brought up here. This is just some storage, more storage. And this is our bedroom. Another plant, crazy light. And it, like when we arrived, it was pretty cold in here. We were like, oh damn, this is cold, and the heating didn't work properly. And now it gets really warm, which is why we bought this whole thing that we hopefully can return at the end. We'll see. Yeah, and this is where now it's my working spot, basically, with the desk from the office. So we can both work. Also, it doesn't get dark here at all. So we have to use those curtains to block out the light. I mean, it gets darker than now, but not really dark. And they are not perfect. So there's still light coming in from here and from under the door, which is bothering me a little bit. I would really like to sleep in complete darkness, or almost complete darkness at least. Yeah, so let's get set up for the monthly update. I really just want to make this as quick and easy as possible for myself to not have to edit the video, so I can just upload it straight from the phone this time, because there are a lot of other things that are going on at the moment that I want to work on. Here are my notes. Let's go. Yeah, this month I'm gonna share, like the usual, about travel plans, morning routine, what I'm reading, learning, business-wise. So let's start with learning. When we were still in Stockholm, I listened to a few Tim Ferriss podcast episodes, and one of them was with a guy called David Deutsch. He's a scientist, and he wrote 2 books. One is called The Fabrics of Reality, and the second one is called The Beginning of Infinity. And after listening to him on a podcast, I was like, okay, I think I need to read those books. So I started. And I started first with The Beginning of Infinity, which after I think like 30% I found out, oh damn, this is the second book. So then I started reading the first one. I'm like 50% through it, and I'm reading every day in it. It's dense and like really difficult to understand. When I read in the evening, like before I fall asleep, I can't really understand it anymore. So I really need my brain to work properly to understand it, which is nice in a way, because it means I'm really stretching myself mentally He's also not, I guess, using the most simple language. Sometimes I think guy like just make the sentences a little bit shorter, but I understand. Yeah, it's not easy to express those things, and I also struggle with that sometimes. And like he's really deep into how does reality work, and it's very fascinating. It also brings me back a little bit to science, because after I listened to the 3 episodes from Leo Gura on actualize.org about, the series is called Deconstructing the Myth of Science. I was a little bit, moving away from it, and now the pendulum swings and I get more connected with science again. Yeah, and it's funny because David Deutsch has some theories and really strong arguments that a lot of scientists don't agree with. For example, that there are parallel universes, that we live in a multiverse. And yeah, he shows why that has to be that way. Of course, it doesn't really mean that it really is that way, but he has some really, really good arguments for it. So yeah, that's extremely interesting. At the same time, I'm like, I could also read something that is either just entertainment, and then I don't probably feel the need so much to get entertainment in another way, which right now is through, like watching a Netflix series or something, which we're doing more again, or I'm doing more again after many years of not watching anything really. And it's weird. I'm like, it's cool, kind of enjoy it, but also feels a little bit like a waste of time. Yeah, but we're finding a good balance. So let me talk about balance and routine. So I'm, as you know, if you watch those things, constantly also looking at how can I optimize my health. And one of those factors is sleep. And in order to sleep better, is really, really, really important to not look into a screen until you fall asleep, which is what most people do. So we now have a routine where that's the goal. We started a week ago, didn't work every single day, but I feel pretty confident that we can kind of really get it integrated. After 9 p.m., no more screens. And sleeping, like being asleep before 11, preferably. So going to bed at 10, and then, there's 1 hour where we cuddle, we talk, we shower, we get ready for bed, and then we can still read in bed, but no screens. Maybe writing something on this remarkable. Yeah, it feels good. Also, therefore, it's easier to wake up earlier, right? If you fall asleep earlier. I'm having a lot of dreams lately, and I'm writing them down. And I really want to. No, I'm gonna do it right now. Do more reality tests. Also, like, if I'm dreaming, I can just now push this finger through my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seems that I'm awake. I really want to make this a habit, because I'm already having a really good dream recall right now. So by simply making this a habit, which I haven't managed to do in the last 2 weeks, I would probably become lucid, and yeah, that's super fascinating. I also try to read a little bit about lucid dreams before I fall asleep. So in the evening, I will read a little bit of David Deutsch, The Fabric of Reality, and then like, okay, I'm really tired, so let's read at least for like 3 or 4 minutes in the lucid dreaming book. Yeah. With this health routine also comes to eat earlier. So eating like between 7 and 8 p.m., which doesn't always work yet, but is the goal. So we don't eat right before we go to bed. You know, a lot of people say you should eat 3 hours or 4 hours before you sleep. That's that. Going to the gym every morning is kind of an idea I have, and I wanna take it easy so that I actually stick with it. Today I went and I trained a little bit too hard. I didn't train very long, but just with very heavy weights, and for some reason, maybe the breathing was wrong or something, I don't know. I got a headache right after I did a heavy exercise. And that's not great, because then I have more resistance to go to the gym again. But yeah, we have a really amazing outdoor gym, just like 2 minutes from here. Yeah. The convenience is really important. My friend Alex, who kind of told me about Umia, he lived here a long time, he lives here at the moment. He recently kind of built a little gym corner right into his room, and yeah, it's nice. If you have something that's really just right there, the chances that you use it more consistently are way higher. Cool. Yeah, that's also connected to health. So I ordered blue blocking glasses for wearing when I'm on the screen. I will only have them now for a few days, but I really think they're working. They also have a little bit of prescription, and the focus points is what I learned. They're not right in front of your pupils when you look far away, but they're a little bit more centered, because when you're on a screen, your eyes are naturally more centered, and it takes strength, you know, in your eyes to center them. But because the part of the glasses where the prescription is the strongest kind of are centered a little bit, it helps your eyes kind of lock in, and they need to exhibit a little bit less strength, which leads to you not having getting so tired in your eyes. I don't know if I explained that in the right way, but yeah, those are Gunnar glasses that we ordered, and I'm pretty positively surprised so far. Also ordered 2 continuous blood glucose monitor sensors, the Freestyle Libre 3. Ordered them on eBay in Germany. So one for me, one for Diara. I'm not quite sure yet when we're gonna use them, because we are also waiting for our protocol to start with our health consultant. We started working with her a few months ago. We did a whole bunch of tests, and we're really just waiting for her to say, okay, I looked at the test, this is the protocol, like, let's go. Unfortunately, we are still waiting, because this would be right now the perfect time to do it. After that, after Sweden, which means after the 25th of August. So we initially booked for 2 months here, and now we extended until the 25th of August. And yeah, then we're gonna be traveling again, and it's gonna be more difficult to stay with a very strict diet. Traveling. So we were thinking it would be really cool to go to this Italy holiday that yeah, a group of friends go to of mine, and I haven't seen them and really connected with them in quite a long time. So I really wanted to do that, but we couldn't find an easy way to get there. Plus, yeah, it costs money and traveling, and then we wanted to travel to Germany a little bit, that I can see my dad and my 2 brothers, and Diara wanted to travel to Lisbon, to Portugal. So we were like, how are we gonna do this? At the end, we decided, let's not do it. Let's stay longer in Sweden and then go straight from here to the US. And I'm really excited about that, to meet her family and to just, yeah, be back in the US again. The first and only time was when I was still in school. So yeah, a long time ago, more than 10 years. Yeah. Business is getting more and more exciting. We're launching our first beta group program before we leave Sweden. That's the plan. at least signing up the people, a smaller group, maybe up to 5 people. And yeah, as we are working with our first beta client, and now we signed up a second beta client in a slightly different way. But yeah, we're getting feedback, we're learning already, we are integrating it. And I think our program will be really, really great, even the first round already. So yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, and more updates on our business, the business couple, what's it called? I think so. YouTube channel. And that's it. Yeah, doing good, making progress. Again, I play a little bit of pickleball, like usually once a week or so, which is really fun. Oh, I can't wait to have amazing people that I really enjoy hanging out with and do really cool sports with them multiple times a week. Oh, yeah. Also, we both realize more and more we want to settle down. We want to have our own apartment. Maybe before that, having a really cool camper van and traveling through Europe to look for a place where we want to live. So there's great alignment in our relationship, so that's really cool. Yeah, and then having those sports, whatever routines, set up, environment, friends, yeah, and also just creating a space that we really feel amazing in, you know, from the workspace to how we sleep, the mattress that we sleep on, like all of that stuff. I can't wait. Yeah, so I'm doing good. I'm excited about life, excited about the future. Excited to really make an impact through our group program and having this new source of income that is a lot more scalable and yeah, building our ecosystem. Cool. I hope this is the recording because I can't see it because I'm using my phone not in the selfie mode. Yeah, if you're watching this, you have any comments, like always, let me know. This is probably the most flowy, unstructured vlog update, monthly update I've done, but that's fine. All right, see you next month. Peace.